Hi, I hope you're well and staying safe. Now there's a lot of talk, a lot of things being written about what the world's going to look like when we come out of the other side of this crisis, the pandemic, COVID-19 that we're facing at the moment. Everyone's gazing into their own crystal balls and nobody really knows. All I could say is it's going to be different, that's for sure. And for lots of different reasons, which I might explore in another series of posts. The one thing I think I'm going to put my money on is that whilst most organisations are struggling to come to terms because they've been disrupted, face disruption, struggling to come to terms with what's happened, how we're going to get through it, how we maintain business as usual and keep our heads above the water, and what'll happen when we get back into whatever is the new normal that people are referring to, is then getting back to the way things were as near as they can. And I think that's probably one of the biggest mistakes, because what happens when people get disrupted or organisations get disrupted, there's those people watching to see what's happening. This is when, as Apple calls them, the crazy ones, the innovators, the creatives, the pioneers, the experimenters, the innovators step up. And while we're all organisations are busy scurrying to get back to whatever we define as the normal, these guys, the innovators, are not only at your heels, they have left you with the taste of dust in your mouth as they've disappeared into the sunset, taking with it your business. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do something quicker, better, cheaper, somebody else will. I don't care what industry you're in. Competition is across every sector. There's some things that your industry is doing that somebody else could do for you, could do better than you, even if it's just a number of components of it, but that's eating into your organisation. So this is the time for innovation. This is the time to sit down and say, how can we do things differently? Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.